Raising the minimum wage won't force corporate America to pay more. If large corporations aren't already raising their wage, they'll simply pass that cost on to consumers.
Companies are not allowed to fix prices. Likewise, government should not be allowed to fix wages. I believe in the free market.
If you want to kill opportunities for people who are entering for the first time or re-entering after a pause the workforce, by all means, vote for House Bill 1500.
Mr. Speaker, this bill, if passed, will deny young people the opportunity to get those entry-level jobs. More companies will just shift to AI. We're already seeing it at McDonald's, where you go in and you punch a screen to order food instead of actually somebody being behind a counter.
Can we accept anything lower than what is being proposed here today? Never.
And I think it's time we give our lowest wage earners a raise.
We privileged few, well-paid, servants of the people, receiving increases in our salary every year, and we cannot bring it upon ourselves to meet our neighbors and raise a working wage for working people. Our colleagues here should be standing with working people. That's who we represent.
It has taken us 14 years to get to this point, and we will continue to champion this issue year after year to come. No jobs will be lost, as our counterparts will have you to believe. More jobs will be created. Good, sustainable, living wage jobs will be created, not the slave wages offered today. Rising tides will lift all boats. Today, we will lift all boats for low-wage workers. I urge my colleagues to vote yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
It's been since 2009, 14 years, since our $7.25 minimum wage has been raised in this great state. The cost of living in both counties, in Luzerne and Lackawanna, is $15.16. That's for a single individual, not a family, a single individual to earn a decent living wage. I think it's time we support those people.
As technology has grown, we've gotten more and more efficient. And the reason our businesses are able to put more profits to the bottom line is technology has changed it. And when you buy goods and services, and if I can afford to pay a little more for something, I'm going to ship it across the state. I can move goods and services everywhere in the state. And so that market adjusts really quickly. Technology and transportation allows that market to adjust. You know what doesn't adjust really quickly? Human capital. Human capital is the hardest and slowest to adjust. So it's incumbent upon us as the state legislature to look at that and put safeguards in place.
I've heard a lot about children working today. Let's talk about their worth. How about that 16-year-old cashier during COVID who had to stand and take abuse, who had to expose herself to possible disease? What is her value? What is her worth? For the mushroom workers and the landscapers, for all those who do jobs many will not because they feel it's beneath them. They have worth. They have value. And the dignity of their work should be a living wage. That's what a minimum wage is, a living wage. And I challenge anybody here to tell me that $7.25 is a living wage.